So this is the Xcut Xpress machine. So we're going to use the tonic dies on there. So this little dial at the top, if you take it down to about 4 there and just match the arrows, we're going to stick our dies down. Always stick your tonic dies down because therefore they will not move. So I'm literally placing it on the side. Now with the Xcut, you need to turn your die over because you don't want it to cut into the base plate. You want it to cut into your top cutting plate and run that through the machine. So that is going to cut one side. So if I take that out, we're then going to take our die away and we're going to place the other die on. So I always cut my dies separately because I don't want them to overlap, I don't want an accident, and by cutting them separately I'm not going to have that issue. So turn it over, put your mat on the top and run it through your machine. So this is going to give us our base plate. So we have the lovely little stars on one side. We also have part of the wing. So these that I'm using are actually the semi dies. These are the little fairies. So always start with the fairy side so you can match up where her wings actually go. So let's place that on there and tape it down. So I like to tape my fairy in the centre where her dress is because I know that that section is not cut out. So it's definitely going to hold it in. Turn it over and run it through. So I always run down the length of the die rather than the width. So all the way through. And that has cut my fairy. So give it a tap. So that is my fairy side. So I'm now going to incorporate the other die. So let's incorporate the other one. So she's going to have stars on the other side as well. Like so. Turn it over and run that one through your machine. Now you can also emboss with your Xcut machine, but it doesn't come with an embossing mat. So if you have got an old grand caliber embossing mat, whether you've got another embossing mat out of another machine, then use that. Just increase the machine at the top and you'll be able to use any embossing mat as well. So you can get the detail on the fairies. So just take those little bits out. And you have got, let's get a colour for you, you have got the little moon glade cut absolutely perfectly.